Guys, good morning. Happy coffee talk. Coffee talk's a little later today. True story. Had multiple cups of coffee before I recorded coffee talk. And I've even done some coaching calls. But coffee does not have to end in the morning in my mind. So I am having a shot of espresso. This will probably be my last caffeine dose for the day. But I am having a shot of Nespresso in this like adorable little Nespresso mug. So this is made by a local artist, the Bowl Maker, BOWL maker. I found this artist when I was visiting Leavenworth probably a year or two ago, and I just thought this mug was like so great. I actually bought it for a friend. I've done this many times before, so I bought something for a friend as a gift, and then I liked it so much that I just went ahead and bought another one for myself. And so I just gave myself a gift, and it's really cute. It says Lucky Duck, and she, I guess, makes ones that have all sorts of different like animals on it. So I have a shot of espresso in here, and that's again my last caffeine dose for the day. So coffee talk this morning. Message is on the pictures that I took today. So I know I've been sharing with you guys that I went ahead and got an accountability coach for me. We pretty much have a coach for everybody in Fit Me, but I have been struggling, I guess, to lose these last couple baby pounds. So I finally got an accountability coach, and part of getting her the information that she needs to be that accountability coach for me was to take pictures. And so I took pictures this morning. I put on a pair of blue shorts that I have had for, I don't even know, 10 years at least. And these shorts, I actually took pictures in when I made my original lifestyle change, when I changed everything and I lost 40 pounds that had been really stuck forever. I wore these shorts, and I have pictures in these shorts of when I was at like a pretty small size for me before I started CrossFitting. And then I have pictures of these shorts when I was like super fit. And then I have pictures in these shorts of like shortly after I had Georgia. So these are my picture shorts. I mean, I think they're like Old Navy busted, gosh, like should not wear them out. So anyways, I took pictures in those shorts and a sports bra so I could send them to her. And when I took the pictures, I'm not in a position where I like feel like, man, I hate how I look. I just don't like where I'm at because I know where I feel best. And the funny thing is, like I told you earlier this week, is that I had the false belief, or maybe like the pride, that like I could do these last few, really buckle down by myself, which is ironic since I pretty much preach constantly the power of coaching, and I use coaching so many other ways. But I thought, I could do it. I can stay consistent enough. I can do what I need to do with my nutrition. I know all the things, but that's not how it works. And so I had a little come to Jesus with myself, got myself this accountability coach. And so taking these pictures for her was a part of that. And it was such a good reminder. It's such a good reminder of how vulnerable and honest those picture moments feel. I mean, when someone joins Fit Me, we always ask them to take starting pictures because, listen, from the perspective of a coach, if I can't be there with you, I need to be able to see the picture. I need to see where you're at. And also sometimes the scale can be frustrating. And so having some other, metric other than just the number on the scale to gauge progress is incredibly helpful. And so that's why you do pictures. But taking them is this funny experience. It's like, it feels almost like you're apologizing. You're saying like, I'm sorry that I'm here. I know a lot of people, when they have sent me pictures before, they have actually apologized. I'm sorry you have to look at these. And I always tell them, don't apologize. Like, number one, you don't look terrible. I know you're not where you want to be, but you don't look terrible. Don't be so hard on yourself, and you don't need to apologize. I'm here to help. But when I was taking the pictures this morning, those feelings come back. The coach that I hired, to be my accountability buddy, I was worried that sending them to her, she would think stuff, think that I don't have my act together, think that I can't, that how can I be a coach, think that all these things. And of course she wouldn't, but that's what, goes through your head. And so as I was, taking those pictures and sending them to her, it really reminded me of the importance of this relationship where you take a picture and you send it to a coach. To me, it's not about fancy transformations and before and afters. That's not the point. The point is it's a benchmark, it's a snapshot, it's a picture of a moment in time. And so when you take a picture and you send it to your coach, you're sharing that you trust. You're trusting them with you at this moment where you need help, where you're asking for help. And it's a very like vulnerable share. And I think in the fitness industry, sometimes that moment is sort of taken for granted. Before and after pictures are manipulated. Before pictures are used to kind of demonize like the person that got to that place and talked about that way. It's definitely, I've even heard of some fitness coaches who use before pictures as a sell. So they will have people send them the before picture before they even do the sales call or the consult call as sort of like a manipulation tool, which I mean, that made my like steam blow out of my ears that when I heard that. That's so crappy. But this moment this morning was a really good reminder of how special and important that those pictures are. And no matter where you're at your journey, whether you're just like starting off and you're at like a true day one, or if you're just on your journey and you're taking a picture as a benchmark, or if you're like at a stage where I'm at, where I'm like, I know that I can feel better than I am right now if I have some coaching, and some support. So I'm going to take a picture to measure the change that happens wherever you are at. Just know that picture is not, I don't know what the right word is, but that picture is not like a condemnation of you or like a judgment. It's just a snapshot in a moment. If you did a really, crummy job of taking care of yourself, you probably did a really good job of taking care of someone else or something else. And so now you're just going into a different season. And so measuring that change is really important. And so I just kind of wanted to share my, insights into this morning, into that picture, into, what this means, into why you should do it. It's definitely something we take very seriously at Fit Me. Like when someone sends us a picture, we never demonize that day one. We never make you feel like, you're not worthy. It's just a moment where we actually celebrate it as like, we're proud of you for doing this, for taking a step forward to take care of yourself. And we certainly never use it as a tool to manipulate someone or manipulate the public. That is just completely out of alignment with our values. And so taking the picture this morning was a really good reminder. So that's my coffee talk message for this morning. If you've ever taken a before and after picture, maybe or before picture, what I'm talking about. So do me a favor. If you like Coffee Talk, then subscribe to Fit Me Coffee Talk on your favorite podcast platform. I'm on all of them: Spotify, Downcast, iTunes, all of those. So subscribe. And if you like this episode, then share it with a friend. And last but not least, if you're listening on the podcast and are not in our Facebook group, then come on over to Fit Me Free Intro and join our Facebook group. We are starting a plateau busting challenge in 1 week. And I want to get you the details on it. It's a free challenge with an amazing prize. And so come over to Fit Me Free Intro so we can get you the details. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.